And here we're going to see Canelo turn the right hand just to penetrate the gloves of Avni Yildirim. Perfect. And that's the problem with that type of defense right there. You block your peripheral vision.
WBC ranked challenger in the world, Avni Yildirim. 54 victories winning. Representando a gran campeón, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
The scene opens inside a packed arena glowing with bright lights as cameras flash and thousands of fans cheer loudly, many waving Mexican flags, while chants of Canelo, Canelo echo through the building. The camera sweeps across the excited crowd before focusing on the ring shining under a powerful spotlight in the center, while smoke rises from the corners and dramatic music builds anticipation for a night of high-stakes boxing. The narrator explains that tonight the world is witnessing the artistry, precision, and power of one of boxing's greatest champions, Saul Alvarez, known to fans everywhere as Canelo, a fighter who carries not only championship titles, but also the pride of Mexico and the expectations of millions of supporters around the world, where every fight becomes a story of strategy, intelligence, and explosive power. The camera cuts to Canelo walking toward the ring with calm determination, gloves tightly wrapped and eyes fixed ahead as sweat shines across his forehead under the arena lights. His trainers surrounding him while giving final instructions and adjusting his gear as fans shout his name and cameras capture every step, his posture radiating confidence and experience as he prepares to enter battle. The narrator explains that Canelo's style is the perfect balance between aggression and intelligence, blending powerful combinations with defensive mastery as he slips punches, counters with precision, and delivers strikes with remarkable accuracy, making every opponent who steps into the ring with him face a relentless storm of technique and strength that few can survive for 12 rounds. When the bell rings, the fight begins, and Canelo advances with controlled aggression, testing the distance with sharp jabs and hooks while keeping his guard high and his eyes carefully studying his opponent's rhythm. Every step and feint designed to draw a reaction and reveal the opening where his combinations can land with maximum effect as the crowd roars when the first punches connect. Commentators note that Canelo is not only powerful but also extremely intelligent, explaining how he studies his opponent, chooses a perfect moment to strike, and makes every punch count while mixing shots to the head and body to keep his opponent constantly defending and gradually wearing him down both physically and mentally. Canelo begins increasing the pace, landing clean combinations of the body and head as his opponent attempts to respond with counters. But Canelo's timing and accuracy prove exceptional, each punch landing with authority and forcing the opponent backward while the crowd rises to its feet as the fight grows more intense. Sweat flying through the air as muscles tighten, and both fighters push their endurance to the limit. The narrator explains that every movement Canelo makes is carefully calculated and every punch is used like a weapon because he does not simply attack, but systematically breaks down his opponent, building combinations designed to exploit weaknesses, control the ring, and dominate the fight. Canelo lands a powerful left hook to the body that forces his opponent to bend forward before immediately firing a straight right hand to the head, causing the opponent to stagger as Canelo continues pressing forward with smooth movement, slipping counterpunches while unleashing a rapid sequence of hooks and uppercuts that electrify the crowd as cameras capture every detail. The sharp impact of the punches, the opponent's reaction, and the fierce determination in Canelo's eyes. Commentators praise the incredible precision of his attacks, explaining that every shot has purpose and every combination is planned, which is why he remains one of boxing's greatest champions, a fighter who understands exactly when to attack, when to reset, and when to capitalize on even the smallest mistake. As the fight continues, Canelo maintains relentless pressure while balancing offense with defense, using smart footwork, angles, and feints to control the ring while continuing to punish his opponent with heavy body shots and sharp strikes to the head. Each exchange becoming more intense as sweat pours down and gloves crash together, while every punch triggers cheers or gasps from the crowd. The narrator explains that Canelo's true mastery lies in the details, his footwork, his timing, and his ability to read and react to his opponent in real time, creating a performance that is both beautiful and brutal, a perfect demonstration of boxing as both art and science. Canelo fires a combination beginning with a jab to the head, followed by a hook to the body and a straight right hand that causes his opponent to stumble as he circles calmly, studying the damage before attacking again with a vicious uppercut that snaps his opponent's head back, sending the audience into a deafening roar as cameras slow the moment to capture precision and power of the attack. Commentators shout that such sequences are exactly what end fights, describing how Canelo does not simply throw punches, but orchestrates them like a strategist, forcing his opponent to pay for every small mistake. Then the decisive moment arrives when Canelo notices a defensive lapse from his opponent and immediately launches a devastating combination, a crushing left hook to the body followed by a powerful right cross and a sharp uppercut, sending his opponent wobbling dangerously as the referee steps closer while the crowd holds its breath, watching as Canelo continues his attack until finally the opponent collapses and the referee waves off the fight. The arena erupts in celebration as Canelo raises his gloves in triumph, sweat shining under the bright lights, while fans wave flags and cheer loudly for their champion. The narrator declares that once again Canelo has reminded the world why he is considered one of boxing's greatest fighters, combining unmatched power, perfect timing, and brilliant ring intelligence to turn the fight into a showcase of dominance and skill. Slow motion replays appear on the screen, showing his devastating combinations, the clever defensive movements, and a knockout punch that sealed the victory, while commentators analyze his technique, adaptability, and ability to control the pace of the fight as the crowd continues chanting his name. The final images show Canelo standing proudly in the center of the ring with his gloves raised high, chest rising and falling as sweat glistens beneath the lights, while replay highlights show the feints, body shots, head combinations, and knockout punch that define the night, leaving fans with the unforgettable memory of another dominant performance by the Mexican champion.